All right. So a few years ago, I started doing tier lists on every single games that came out in the years. But I thought I want to go back and revisit them, see if my opinions changed at all. So let's do that. Bayonetta 3, I didn't play at the time, so I still haven't played. Callisto Project, I still think is on this list. I still don't think it's F tier. It's a such a pathetic excuse for a Dead Space like successor, which would that's what the people who made it try to do. It just the combat's so boring. It's melee combat focused and it's just terrible. They had a DLC pack which improved the execute like the death animations, but they're all just the same. They all end up feel like head exploding. Citizen Sleeper I haven't played. Cold Lambs haven't played. Cuphead I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played those two. Dying Light 2, I think at the time I forgot what I rated. You rated B or A. I think it's solid A tier. I think it fixes a lot of stuff about the original Dying Light with like melee and stuff. I think it's on par. I think the story for Dying Light 1 I like more, but I think this game definitely is an upgrade a lot of stuff. So I'll put A tier. Can't put S tier though. Elden Ring S tier. I don't know if I actually finished it at the time I made this, but Elden Ring is definitely S tier. God, that game is so good. Um, it does so much right. The open world aspect, you have to find stuff, all different weapons and options you have for builds. It's so there's so much, and the DLC too. But the DLC's not on here, so I guess that wouldn't count. But oh my God, S tier. Um, that game was amazing to play through. Evil Dead didn't play. Horizon Forbidden West. I have like a B tier. I think Horizon, PlayStation. I would say they overglazed them. Actually, just it feels like when they release Horizon content, they just kind of release it. Lego Horizon, I forgot that even released. I just remember that. I don't think anybody really cared about that. Um, just like making it free. Okay, that's cool. I mean, it's like all right. I'm not gonna say it's the best game ever, but it's not terrible. I think it's good. Ghostwire Tokyo. I forgot. I think I really like a B tier last time. I think I'm gonna probably stick with B tier. Um, I think the problem with the game is that the combat when you don't, it's hard. Actually, it's 3 years. I'm gonna get spoilers a bit. So you play in like a safe world demons, and it's fun. You like shoot the enemy stuff, but the problem is there's sections where you lose your power, where like you can't use like your tags and stuff and like shoot attacks. You have to use a bow and arrow. Which the problem with that is that the bow and arrow is really broken like one shots, which is fine because they have a lot of ammo. But especially in like these sections where you don't have anything else to help you, like in terms of other attacks, you just are helpless. It's kind of just running. I think the game's fun. It just gets a bit repetitive sometimes, but generally it's good. I love the aesthetic and everything. Gotham Knights, I think was F last time. I think I put D tier. I don't think it's F tier. Um, but I think it did a good amount right. In terms, actually, not really. It was not good. The combat was just really boring and all that. It wasn't the best. The combat was it was just a downgrade from everything Arkham. I get it's a different game, not supposed to be saying, but like graphically it's not good. Unlocking gliding is really stupid. Um, I will say the takedowns, like the dual takedowns, are pretty cool. And then there's just no way to combat. Still haven't played Gran Turismo 7. High on Life, I think gives solid A tier. I think it's generally funny. It's funny. That's the first thing. I laugh all the time at this game, which is I don't laugh a lot at games, but this one's just funny. The combat's just really fun, and like I'm playing at the hardest difficulty. I feel challenged. It doesn't feel like extremely overly hard, but it does definitely feel hard. I like the knife aspect. I like the things like the grapples. I like all the weapons have different personalities. That's fun. It's just a fun game. I think put A tier. Nothing life changing. Or title I have not played. Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. I think I put this at B tier last time. I think looking at this list, I think A tier is more appropriate to be honest. Kirby Forgotten Lands aged. I think it's better than I gave it credit for. Not better than I gave it credit for, but it was better to give it credit for at a time. It's fun. It's I think what a 3D Kirby game should be. You got to move around. You're jumping. You have like all the power ups. It's as you would think it is, and it's perfect. I love like all the power ups. Like with the cars and stuff. Because Forgotten Land, it's like the real world, but like forgot. I guess that's really dumb because I guess that was like a shopping mall level. I do love all like the level design too, like the levels. They look like really unique. I will say this is a really good looking game too, especially for the Switch. I guess the style helps too, but I think Sakurai cooked on that. Last of Us Part One. Oh my God. They last. I'm not rating this as a Last of Us. I'm rating this as a remake. I'm so tired of these. Please, I don't want any more. No more Last of Us remakes. There's like four already, and they're making another one. This is only like part one. As a game, it's like S tier, but just because it's like I don't know. Last of Us A tier. I will say Last of Us. The thing it did, which the reason we don't need this one, is that it definitely showed that story games have a really big like standing. For like all the big games for like Call of Duty. I mean, Halo is big, but more for the multiplayer. It's like a lot of multiplayer games are really big. I think Last of Us definitely helped solidify the that story games could be amazing too. But I'm so tired of remakes. God, please stop. Mario Rabbids Spark of Hope. I did play a bit of this one on friends. It's alright. It's B tier. It's fun. It's nothing crazy, but it's fun. It's like um, I don't know. It's like Fire Emblem and Persona Tactica, except Persona Tactica was good and Fire Emblem wasn't as good. But yeah, it's alright. Midnight Suns. I finally played that. I think I rated this really low before because I said no one wants to play a card game. I take it back. This is like easily A tier. I think graphically it's not. It's like graphically it's a bit rough, but the gameplay is super fun. Like I didn't think a card game would this be fun. It's not like your traditional card game. You have like objects to interact. It's super fun. If you haven't played Midnight Suns, go please play it. Avengers ruined all the hypes Midnight Suns and Guardian Galaxy could have had on them. Multiverse is F tier because they ruined it after the beta and now it's not even here, so I have to put F tier. Modern Warfare 2, I actually say it's decent. I say like B tier. I never like A tier before, but I've had to be B tier now. I do think that it's just it was good, but again, I think I was probably like in the hype of Call of Duty at that point because I think it was Modern Warfare 1 and then Cold War. I played a good amount of both of those games at the time. I think Vanguard I kind of tapped out, and Modern Warfare 2 I'm like, oh, it's back, but no, it wasn't as back as I thought it was, but it's all right. Modern Warfare 3 is horrendous though. Neon White's S tier. I that game's so good. I've been playing it. It wasn't me who ranked last time. It was my other friend on this who was on video with me. Neon White is definitely S tier. It's all about speed. It's not all about speed. Just story. The story's pretty good. The combat level. I love that you said like the cards and like the limit you have to each gun. I love how they have like secondary abilities. You can scrap your entire card, use the ability immediately, or you can use the ammo fin and use that the last thing. And depending on the situation, you do either. The fact that like I feel like I want to go and replay levels to get faster. Level design's amazing, by the way. I feel like every level has like different ways to go about it, so it's not like the same thing every time. And it's really about figuring stuff out, which is cool. Never played Noise World. Never played like the next. Oh my F tier. Overwatch 2. Start. I think I put it higher because I'm like, oh, it's promising. It's promising. I actually might be back. Overwatch 2 continues to fail and fail lower. They added one mode that was just basically it was kind of cool. I'll say I'm not gonna go play Overwatch for it. It was like cards and stuff that give abilities, but I'm not gonna go play Overwatch for it. But like it could have been better. Overwatch has such potential. Now we have Marvel Rivals, so we have something better. A Legends Arceus, I think I slept on at first. I didn't really B tier. Honestly A tier. Best Pokemon game Pokemon's released in years. Like legitimately. The exploration is super fun. I love all the different mounts, the different evolutions. Like how both like if you're using a Cipher, you can get Scizor or S or what's the other Cleavor. That's cool. Like it's like dual evolutions there. I mean, I guess that's already just by like also big thing. They replaced all the evolution methods. You just have to use an item off Pokemon for like oh I want to evolve my Magmortar. No longer do you need to trade while holding the Magmizer, I think it was called. But now you just use it. Or link cables for like Machamp and Gengar. It's just such quality of life improvement. The catching's so fun with the hiding and stuff. It improves so much. And the battles weren't super easy, especially because you had sometimes you would have like one Pokemon, your Pokemon opponent would have two Pokemon out, And then Vola was such a good final battle. It's so much about exploration. It goes back to the roots of Pokemon was, and that's catching and trading. If you're not trading, but catching and completing the Pokedex. So I think I'd put A tier for that. Scarlet and Violet, D tier. I don't think it's bad as these ones, to be honest. I think Star Violet's big problem again is the frame rate. If it wasn't the frame rate issue, it'd be B tier. I think on the Switch too, if they fix that, it'll be B tier. But for now, it's D tier. The games themselves are all right. I think my only big complaints are like it's a bit easy, the animations are a little bit lackluster, and then the towns are horrendous. But like in terms of a lot of things, I do think it went well. The core I have not played. God of War Ragnarok's S tier, S plus or not S plus tier, just S tier. Generally really good game. Like God of War is every God of War game is S tier, no matter what. I think Ascension is probably on the lower end. Like some spin-offs, maybe like A tier, but for the most part they're S tier. God of War Ragnarok does such a good job. Atreus and Kratos' pass, the just Thor, all that, and the DLC. Well, I guess that wasn't released yet, but it's so good. Plague Tale Requiem. I need to play that. I actually have it in my library because of PS Plus. Saints Row is F tier. God, they ruined such a good spirit series. Saints Row had so much potential. Like, why? The missions are always so boring. It's just such a boring game, and the dialogue's horrendous. But anyway, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. I actually did play this. I'll put this all B tier. It's fun. I'll put C tier. Just because I don't have C tiers. It's fun, but it does get a bit boring quickly. I think it's just more thing with beating up games in general that you can't play them for too long. I think it's just a problem with the genre itself. But I mean, I guess you can. But like graphically, this game looks amazing. Like I love the 2D pixel art style. The combat's really fun. But again, like all beat 'em up, or at least this beat 'em up game, because you have like a bit of not liability. Why did I say liability? A bit of you don't have a lot of variation attacks. It does get boring after a while. So I put C tier just because the attack variation, and it can get boring a bit too quick. Sifu S tier. I got the collector's edition for my sister for Christmas that or not for Christmas, my birthday that year, and God was that peak. Oh my God, Sifu's so good. It's all about like close combat, and the story is good. Don't get me wrong, the story's like good already. It's like good, but then I don't really care about the story. I care about the gameplay. And God, that gameplay is so fun. You have all like these different. You go like all these different types of attacks. You learn throughout. It's so good. It's so good. Sifu is generally S tier. Like they did so much right. Skull and Bones is easily F tier. It failed at everything. Tell me how Yak is like a dragon or Yak or like a dragon pirate is better at the job Skull and Bones is than it should be. Sour Saga, I think I glazed this at first. I think looking back on it, it's a C tier. Because it just as a Lego game, it kind of fails a bit. It just doesn't provide everything you would want. It doesn't feel like there's enough building and stuff. It feels more action based. I guess it makes sense. But I feel like Lego Star Wars had a lot of like puzzles and buildings. I feel like this was kind of just like a lot like the beginning of Empire Strikes Back was walking simulator and like just doing random things. It was a bit boring. I will say, I do think that the strongest levels or like worlds were episode 1, 3 obviously, and unironically probably episode 9. And that's only because episode 9, the movie sucks shit, but it has so much going on that it at least makes the levels pretty interesting. Like other than that, I would say it's a bit boring. The DLCs are cool too. Sonic Frontiers, I have to give A tier. I gave it S tier. I don't think it's like as good as these games, but Sonic Frontiers is so much right. I think before I give it like a B or C tier just because like graphic stuff, but I think I got used to that. Once you get past like the graphics, I think it's such a good game. I feel like the open world is kind of it's slightly barren, but it's still fun. I mean, it makes sense though because you're running around, you're on some like platform stuff. It's cool. The bosses are sick. With the music is sick. There's just a lot to love about this game. If you're put off by the graphic style, go ahead and give it a try. Just don't think of it. Splatoon 3, I did not play. I did not play this either. Stray, low key, I did not play Stray, but I didn't know it was good. I think I actually rated this not playing it, which I regret. But I just not gonna rate it. A Monster Rise I did not play. Wii Sport or Nintendo Switch Sports I played like once or twice. Low key D tier. I don't think it's F tier worthy. Actually, I'll put C tier. It's not D tier worthy either. It's like eh. It's like it's fun, but it didn't recapture the magic of the original. Especially if like there were like 6 modes, and I mean I guess the original had 6 modes, but the modes were anything crazy. If like tennis and badminton was also a bit like of a crossover, especially because badminton was also a crossover of volleyball, which they also have. Like I don't mean like similar real life, but in game they play a bit too similarly for me. It's just I'd say it's C tier. Did not play that. Trek to Yomi I did play. That's like a B tier. It's a very fun game. I love the style, like the black and white. It's a bit hard, but it's not crazy insane. But the style's good, the combat's good, the story's good. It's just not so good where it's ARS tier. Again, things can be good about everything can be good about a game, but it's still not ARS tier. Did not play that. Did not play that. I did not play these three until Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and God, I haven't played it. I wish I did. I don't know why I said it. I haven't played it or Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I just want to say that because I want to say that I didn't play it. But yeah, that's for the 2022 Vegan tier list. I want there for watching. I'm probably going to continue this all the way up until 2025 because there are also literally changes I already want to make for 2025 tier list. And yeah, I want there for watching. Remember, like, trash bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.